Baltimore Ravens, they play the Indianapolis Colts, and we react to every play live here on our first ever watch along coming up next on Locked On Ravens.
You are Locked On Ravens, your daily Baltimore Ravens podcast. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
What is going on? Kevin Oestreicher here. It's Locked On Ravens. It's our first ever watch along. You know, this kind of brings me back to when I first started the show and started up in 2019, started YouTube, and every first feels like a new thing because obviously, one, it is a new thing, and two, you're just kind of learning on the fly, and that's what we're going to do. It's the classic cliche. It's preseason for everybody. It certainly is here. As you know, we're still working on the background, still working on the setup. We got the mic going at least, which is a good thing, which audio is kind of important. But this is what we're going to do from now on. We're going to react to every game. Now, for those who came here to watch the game on the screen with me, this channel would be taken down so fast. So you're not going to do that. But we're just going to be reacting to it. I have it here next to me, and we'll just be reacting to everything. We can watch along together. And man, I know preseason kind of gets stale once the third game hits. I don't think that way personally, though. I truly enjoy every game. I know that's the general mindset, but I'm excited to pop into this. And for whoever is here with me, I see Kieran is here. Alec asking us on WBL if you're local. That's where it is. Abdi's here. What's up? Mike checking in. What's going on? And yep, Blair saying NFL Plus, NFL Network. Prime time, I'm ready. I'm ready for 3, Mike Green's text. I'm ready for 3. They're showing right now. I don't know how far ahead or behind I am. I mean, I think I am live. I mean, I paid for a live service, so I better be live. We're just waiting for right now. Is showing the Edge group right now. Calvin, Noe, Dafe, Owe, Tavius Robinson, Adisa Isaac, and Mike Green. So I think we're just a couple minutes, maybe even seconds away from kickoff. Obviously, Malaki Starks is a big storyline here. I'm pumped. Actually, and actually, you'll see me kind of go because I'm going to be posting the regular. If you know, I'm very active on Twitter during the games, and I will be posting my regular Twitter memes and videos and whatnot. So, you know, what I usually do is I'm talking to myself for 30 minutes for a show, and I have to fill all that time on a live stream like this. You know, there might be some silence as we kind of wait, or maybe there'll be some good or bad silence. We will figure it out. So I'm pumped. And yeah, this is exciting. This is exciting. Actually, I need to put it out on social media. So this is gonna be more of a laid back thing, right? Not as buttoned up. But again, I wish I could have the game on the side next to me, but unfortunately, I don't think the NFL would like that too much. So we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna react to it. And yeah, so exciting. See Malachi commercial right now for me. I really am like trying to determine how far ahead or behind I am. And so if I'm gonna react on the timeline that I have, so if you are a little bit behind me, that there will be spoilers if you're not with me in real time here, which, you know, there are multiple different ways around that, whether you wanna tune in during commercial breaks, but, you know, this is what we're gonna be doing for the season. I'm pumped for it. Let me get this tweet out. Here we go, and this also, by the way, this is our first outside of shorts, which obviously you can't, you know, you can't put shorts on in audio form. This will be video form exclusive. Now let me explain the order of operations for tonight, though, because we are going to have plenty of content and coverage, and this is gonna be game days for Locked On Ravens moving forward. We're gonna react to the game live, right? It's gonna be the full 3 hours, and then after that, we're gonna dive right into the post-game show, and then from there, we're gonna do the squad show after the post-game show. So we have three different things on game days, and actually, we will have game day episodes for, like, the morning of game day. So 4 things here on Locked On Ravens, and I'm excited. I see the Ravens, they just did a video tribute for Jim Irsay, the late Colts owner. Obviously, a lot of history between these teams. Blair asking what made me become a Ravens fan. I was born in Baltimore. My family got me started early, I guess, is is what I'll say. And I've been loyal ever since. Actually, I also have to watch this game without any sound because I could not find long enough headphones. So, again, it's preseason for everybody. And yeah, I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna and it's gonna be a busy stretch for me but that's what I love, right? I love being able to provide a ton of content and OTF the game is on, I believe so if you're local, it's on WBAL. You can also do it on NFL Plus. I think is this NFL Network? I don't know if this is the NFL Network game or not, but I know that at least what I'm doing, I'm watching on WBAL. So you can see I'm doing the virtual background with see yep, oh, oh, yep. So, I made a lot of progress today, though, at least I like to think I did. So, I also gotta keep checking to see the game has started. Alright, looking like the Ravens will start with the ball. Keaton Mitchell gonna get a shot at the return here. I see everybody lining up. Alright, here we go. Ravens football. Ravens football. Nate, I appreciate you. I appreciate your kind words here. It's my honor and my pleasure. My 6-year anniversary is actually coming up on the 12th, so that'll be fun. And yeah, hey, let's start another what was it, 24 game preseason win streak? Alright, enough talking. Here we go. The kick is off. Keaton has the ball. Alright, tackled right around what, the 29, that looks like. Nothing too eventful, although, hey, Ravens football is officially back. That's good enough for me. I don't know how I'm gonna kinda look at this. And by the way, we're gonna test it. If you are watching along with me, we're gonna test where I am compared to everybody else. So when the clock runs, I want everybody to look at their clock and see how far ahead or behind I am of them. So Cooper Rush starting the game. Not a lot of starters playing for the Ravens here. He gets the ball, tackle for about a gain of 1 there, nothing doing. So the clock for me right now, 14:46, 45, 44, 43. Now Cooper Rush is on the screen. I'm curious to see about Cooper. It's been kinda mixed reviews in camp. I look, ideally, he doesn't play at all for them, right? Ideally, he's just playing in blowouts. Lamar's healthy for the full season. That ideally is Cooper's role. Not wide. 3 starters on the O-line here, Rosengarten, Falele, and Voorhees, at least projected starters, Linderbaum and Stanley not playing. Throws a deep shot to Dayton Wade, and it's intercepted. And okay. Looks like it's gonna be might be OPI on Dayton Wade as well. Looks like actually, I don't know. I don't know. There is a flag on the play. We're gonna see. What a really nice catch. I don't know who that was on the Colts. It was a one-handed play. I know the Colts are lobbying for OPI right now. Well, let's see. Here's a replay. Oh, no, I think that's gonna be DPI. I think that's gonna be pass interference. The DB pulled him down. It should be defensive pass interference. No, well, they're celebrating like it's not. They called it on Dayton Wade. Oh my. The guy pulled I need to see another replay. I need to see another replay. No way. The guy pulled him down. Seriously? Wow, alright. Well, that's something. Alright, Anthony Richardson's gonna be the starter. Good pressure. Forced the AD Mitchell beat TJ Tampa. That was good pressure. Just like AD Mitchell looked like he got a step on TJ Tampa. Mario Cooper Rush is in. Cooper Rush, Lamar's not playing. Cooper Rush is the quarterback. Oh boy. Well, 2 plays, 1 turnover. That's a heck of a way to start. All right. Oh, Adisa Isaac. Good rip move. It's a screen pass out to Tyler Warren. Good move by Adisa Isaac. Now again, screen passes, and there's a flag. Maybe we'll get a call on the Ravens this time. This is the worst, isn't it? You just get flags on flags on flags. Eligible man. That happens a lot during scripts, and this is preseason, so they're working on it. Like, an eligible man always happens because sometimes Adisa Isaac had that move, and he beat the offensive lineman, and that caused Anthony Richardson to hold on to the ball for a little longer. But that doesn't matter because the offensive line is already going down the field. So if the offensive line already is on that path and the quarterback holds the ball for a little too long, it disrupts the whole timing. So Adisa Isaac disrupted that play. Shout out Adisa Isaac. Good play. So it turns it into a 1st and 15 for the Colts. Little run play. Brenton Simpson involved early. I keep forgetting 58. Brent Urban had a nice rush. Filling up a little bit there. Let me see if I can find that PI on Dayton Wade. All right, we got 2nd and 13. And that's what I'm telling. Penalties kill drives. I mean, it's true. Malaki getting involved. Stuffing Tyler Warren after a short pass play. All right, let's see. Here we go. Dayton. Here. Ravens. Third and 7. Mike Green. Oh, he got there. Good play by Jalen Armour-Davis, too. He got around the edge of bend. Took Keaton Mitchell out low, it looked like. Ravens are getting some good pressure early. Yeah, there were a lot of guys that got there. JAD just missed that interception, too. All right, 4th and 7. This is going to be a long field goal. Yep. I don't even know who their kicker is. Let's see. Yep, that looks good. Yep, all right. 3-0 Colts. Have, again, no idea who their kicker is. I think they have a competition, so good. And no, Chase, I can't show the video. This channel will be taken down so fast, I couldn't even tell you. So, unfortunately, I cannot play the video side by side with me or just reacting to it. Just me. Just watching. I'm sorry about that. I really wish I could. All right, there we go. Spencer Schrader. All right, that's who the Colts kicker is. Appreciate everybody for being here. Again, this is preseason for everybody. That's myself included. Let's see if we can get the Mike Green. I'd say that was decently encouraging. The offense, obviously not, but defense being able to get some flashes from Jalen Armour-Davis, Mike Green. Yeah, Mike was almost there. And yep, I agree, Michael. Defensive front, like a lot of them. Green, Urban, Isaac, like all those guys. Zach, yeah, Mike was almost there. See, I don't think there's a video of the Mike Green. I'm gonna tweet out Mike Green flashing on his first ever preseason drive. It's over for the NFL. Don't you just love it? Don't you just like it's a live tweet? I really wish there was someone put the video up. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah, appreciate it for being here, Alyssa. Thanks for tuning in. I'm trying. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm trying. Essentially trying to be a play-by-play / reactor / keeping up with social media, right? And if you are live, tell us where you're tuning in from. Paul, appreciate you tuning in. Newfoundland, appreciate you being here. So if you're local in Baltimore or tuning in from somewhere else, be sure to let me know where you're tuning in from. So it's always fun to know where the community is. We've built up great communities. Let's hope this second drive goes a little better than the first one. Kind of tragic, if we're being honest, if it was two drives, 2 turnovers. All right, Keaton, a second return. Not a lot of room for him to operate here. Getting tackled right around the 28, 29, and you can see Sanusi has some frustration on that play. So tough all the way around there. Let's go. All right, who else do we got? We got Atlanta here. I believe that we got Atlanta, we got Kentucky, New Hampshire, Boston, and I see Bradley saying as a Marshall fan. Yeah, I'm pumped for Mike. All right, second drive for the offense. Let's get something going here. Rosengarten good. All right. Good burst from Keaton. Got about 5 or so yards. I think Roger Rosengarten got pushed back a little bit. He was trying to pull over. It's all right. Good block by Charlie Kohler to seal the edge. Like what I saw on that play. Just chip away. My analogy is always you get 5 yards, if you get 4 yards on every run play, you pick up a first down every time. Every time. Good to see Keaton get work early. Another handoff to Keaton. Oh, made something happen. And Keaton, by the way, he's a very good yard after first contact guy. Yard after first contact guy. So he's able to, even though he's on the smaller side, he's also someone that can pick up extra yards after he gets hit. So we got a 3rd and short here. Rasheen Ali in the game. Charlie Kohler out wide. Look at this. All right, he's in motion. He's in motion. Little toss play. Good seal. It's going to be a first down. It's going to be a first down. I'm liking it. First down for the Ravens. Cooper rush. Show us something. Second pass for Cooper. Quick out to Tylan Wallace. Nice little chunk play. About 9 yards. About 9 yards. And we got some Baltimore, Dallas. What's up, John? And I know I can't play the game. The NFL will copyright me and take the channel down. So unfortunately, I cannot play the game. Just is how it is. Like to see a short yardage play here to Keaton. You got Pat in the backfield. I think that's what we're going here with. Here we go. Good cutout side. Oh, Keaton. Let's go. What's that? 20 yards? Keaton Mitchell, man. He bounced it outside and cut it up. Man, that's exactly what you want to see. Let's go. That was awesome. Great piece of work from Keaton there. There was nothing but room for him on the outside. Threw a little juke. He actually took out 2 Colts defenders. I want to see that replay. I want to get that replay out here. All right, 1st and 10. Game moves fast. Fake handoff. Good rollout to Charlie Kohler. All right, the offense is cooking. Again, the offense isn't The offense isn't going to show a lot in terms of like their playbook. Here we go. I want to see the replay of the replay so that I can get that because Keaton took out 2 defenders with 1 juke on that play. That was sick. All right, 2nd and 3. Keaton gets the ball again. They're force feeding him. Big hole. Keaton. Oh, he's in. No shot. Oh, Keaton. Oh, it's over. Oh, it is legitimately. Oh, that's okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Keaton Mitchell was back. Now he is so back. Wow. I gotta see that again. The Keaton Mitchell drive. All right, and Tyler, hey, first kick for Tyler Loop. We got it. All right, let's pause on Keaton for Loop. Here we go. Extra point. It's up and good. Beautiful. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Prime time in my somewhat. I'm kind of somewhat. So like I can get pumped. I'm more so like I get when I get mad, I'll just be like, dude, come on, seriously. But when there's something going on, I'll tell you, dude. Wow. Trying to find my emojis too. I gotta be quick with it. What was that? What? Let me pull up the box score quickly for Keaton here. That was incredible. And those were like impressive. It wasn't like he found the hole, bounced it out, and then used his gifts, used his talent to fight for the extra yards. 5 carries for 53 yards for Keaton Mitchell, and that touchdown so far on the drive. Wow. That's about as good as you could have hoped Keaton looked. And we had Ken McCusick on the show, who's been at Ravens training camp, film study Ravens, and he told me that Keaton Mitchell's been the single best player in camp. Like he's been that good. And you can tell on that drive. Like you can tell how shifty, how speedy he looks. Sheesh. And I see Jonas Schaefer putting out Keaton Mitchell accounted for 77 yards on that drive. So here you can see he bounces it outside, uses Tez Walker to get around the 2 Colts defenders that were there. What a play. What a play. I still need to, if anybody, okay. I think Warren Sharp might have. Yeah. Hold on. Yep. This is it. I'm going to put it out right now. All right. Kickoff in the end zone. It's going to be a knee here. All right. If you want to see what I'm talking about with Keaton, I'm going to put it out on Twitter right now. He did 1 juke and it completely took out 2 Colts defenders. And yeah, honestly, Mike, I might be with you at this point. I mean, that was exactly what you wanted to see from Keaton. And Dorothy's saying, yeah, if our backups are that good, imagine with the starters. Imagine Derrick Henry's in there. Sheesh, man. That was insane. All right. Colts start at the 35 here. Mike Green and David Ajabo manning the wings. I'm gonna focus on Mike Green here. I think that's what everybody wants. All right. About a no gain, maybe half a yard there. And if you didn't see the Locked On Ravens episode this morning with Sam and Joku, we both put our stamp on a breakout. Sam said Tez Walker. I said Aeneas Peoples. I think Aeneas Peoples is going to be my breakout player of the preseason. Keaton Mitchell felt like cheating. That feels like cheating. That feels like cheating. So, all right. Anthony Richardson, 2nd and 10. Not really. Oh, David Ajabo. No, that was the Gardner Minshew play with Kenny Young, the Travis Jones with Trace McSorley. David Ajabo clean path levels Anthony Richardson. Tyler Warren, did Tyler Warren run on a route? No, there's nobody covered him. You always block the outside man. Oh, wait, David Ajabo. Shout out David Ajabo. Wow. All right, 3rd and 19, just a handoff. Mike Green. Oh, Mike Green getting involved. Wow. See, the Ravens just had to settle in. They just had to settle in. That Ajabo sack was on the Colts. Like, shout out to Ajabo for delivering the hit. But you always block the outside guy. That was a miscommunication by the Colts. But hey, Ajabo took advantage. All right, we got a punt. Who's on the punt? Oh, it's Leonte. Oh. Leonte with the moves. That was going nowhere. Leonte turned that into like a 20-yard gain. That was spicy. That was good. That was good. And appreciate you, Joe. I'm trying my best out here. Now I got to find that Wester clip. Wow. It looked like there was nowhere to go from Wester on that play. And yeah, 619. I'm liking it. You know, it was a little bit of a rough start with the but that was something. We had a lot of that was something plays. I almost can't keep up with all the highlights that are going on. I'm running out of emojis to use already on the tweet. Oh. It's all right. All right. Now I see we have a lot of nice accounts that I have to ban for botting these links. Yeah, Dorothy, it's taking me some getting used to. It's taking me some getting used to. I mean, eventually it'll probably just feel natural. This is the 2nd year of it, so there's definitely just going to be some of that. Just newness, I guess, to it. But yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in. This is Locked On Ravens. This is our first ever watch along. We're going to be doing this from now on. I'm excited to do it. We do have the regular Locked On Ravens show, which is Monday through Friday. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow with a reaction episode to the program or to the preseason game. Right after this ends, our watch along, I'm going to go right into an instant reaction stream where that will be more like general, like we'll react to everything at once. Whereas obviously here we're just reacting play by play. And then after the post game stream, we're going to go right to the squad show with myself and former Ravens wide receiver Kadri Ismail. We might have some special guests pop in. Who knows? So we will see. All right. I'm curious to see, is Keaton still on the field? Keaton's still on the field. Nope. It's Rasheen. They might have bubble wrapped him. All right, let's see. Cooper Rush. Show me something. Show me something. Screen pass that drops off of Rasheen Ali. That was a drop. Not looking good. I mean, look, if we're being honest, I don't think Ali. I don't think Rasheen Ali makes this roster. It's not even Ali. It's just it's a numbers thing. I don't think they should keep 4 running backs. There's Lamar. Look at Lamar. Look at Lamar. Second and 10, Rasheen Ali stopped in the backfield. Daniel Falele ends up on the ground. I want to see a replay of that one. I want to see a replay of that one. I was looking at Ali. I need to look at the offensive line a little bit more. Did Falele lose hard on that play? I was watching Ali. I should have been watching the offensive line. I'm gonna watch 77 here. 3rd and 11. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Daniel Falele just got bowled over. Straight run over. Not good. And there was other pressure. It wasn't just Falele, but I was making it a point to watch. I guess I shouldn't be watching. All right, here's punt return. Tez Walker misses. All right, here we go. Nick Moore. Oh. All right. Bo Braid gets the tackle. Nick Moore and Jordan Stout got juked out of their shoes. Let me see if I can find that Falele rep on social media. Maybe the Colts might have posted the sack, and then that's where. It's just inside my mind about. Nope, the Colts have not posted it. Let's see if I look up Falele. Let's look up sack. See, you got to look up all the keywords. You got to look up all the keywords. Oh, did Anthony Richardson get hurt on that? Wow, I didn't know that. Anthony Richardson got hurt on that David Ajabo. I mean, he got rocked. Sheesh, all right. I hope he's okay. On the set, Daniel Falele got. If you're talking about the one that just happened, Daniel Falele just got absolutely bowled over. And I know don't you love it? Like, I say, hey, we're working on the background, all right? We're working on the background. Let's see. Where's the play? Yep, here it is. All right, I'm about to post it. Daniel Falele. Here. You know what we're going to do? A really tough rep for Daniel Falele. Gets absolutely run over. All right. There we go. It was bad. It was bad. We can just say it. It was bad. And that's what I try to do here on the show, right? I'm not going to, this could have been better. No, I mean, we're going to call it like it is. That was bad. That was bad. All right. So Daniel Jones is now in the game. Anthony Richardson, because the plan was for Anthony Richardson to play about a quarter and a half. That's what Shane Steichen said. So, man, yeah, I don't know if they announced what the injury actually was. So maybe they just saw that and wanted to get him out of the game. I'm not exactly sure. All right, let's see. Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes, almost a Raven, by the way. Remember that last year? I remember because I was horrendously sick. I did a bonus episode and I could barely talk. All right, Malaki off the edge. Oh, we got there. Nope. Daniel Jones gets it out. TJ Tampa Oh, okay. Teddy Buchanan with the level. Couple tough reps for TJ. Couple tough reps. Q's not going to be happy I said that, but two first down completions on TJ so far. And on Twitter. On Twitter, I posted it. So if you want to see the Falele rep, I posted it on Twitter. Someone said that's entrenched starter Daniel Falele to you. Fake pass. Oh, almost intercepted. Is that Kone? Who is that? I don't know who that is. Jones was a little off target. It was a fake handoff. Still trying to learn numbers. So I apologize. I believe it was Kone. 2nd and 10. Close to a turnover. All right. Who's getting involved in that? Who is that? Oh, 35. Is that Jake Hummel? Jake Hummel got first contact, but Giddens was able to move forward a little bit. Okay, so there's actually more context on the Falele play. So the center actually knocked his foot out from under him a little bit, but he needs to get more square in this, where he was already off to the side a little bit. Yep, Kieran, appreciate you, Kone. I know, Paul. I'm not feeling Cooper Rush a ton right now. Adisa Isaac with the move, Mike Green with the move. Oh, and Adisa Isaac and Mike Green combine. Good pressure. Hey, there. Adisa Isaac looking good. Mike Green looking good. This is what you want to see, man. This is what you want to see. Pressure on, but Mike Green with an awesome move. Green starts it, and Adisa Isaac finishes it. Forces a punt. Let's see Leonte Wester. All right, a lot of room to operate for Leonte here. Let's see what he can do. On the you can if no. Oh, Leonte. He's gonna go. He's gonna take it. He's gonna go all the way. Leonte Wester. This man is oh no. Oh my. Leonte Wester. That's insane. Wow. Wow. I have no words. I that was unbelievable. And I thought he could have kicked it outside too. I thought he could have kicked it outside and made something happen. He took it all the way on a play where, and that's, so you can see here, he could have taken it outside, but wow. He takes it straight up the middle. Great blocking. Jake Hummel, TJ Tampa sealing off the edge there. Unbelievable. I need to find Jacoby highlights. Rest in peace, Jacoby. We need to tweet the Jacoby highlights. Man, I can't keep up. You know he feels good. You know it has to feel good for him. It has to feel good for him. Wow. All right, 1st and 10. You got to move on. Oh, good play by the Colts. Teddy Buchanan can't keep up with Tyler Warren. That's a big chunk play. This has gone about as well. Hey, for my first watch, maybe I'm the reason. Maybe I'm the reason this is going so well. All right, I don't want to take all the credit, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Good disruption on the screen. Just a drop by the Colts receiver. I can't find Jacoby highlights, like a mix. I can't find it. Oh, here's the Mike Green play, I think. All right, 2nd and 10. About 7 yards on that play. I couldn't even tweet about the Mike Green sack because Leonte Wester is stealing the show. He's stealing the show. All right, 3rd and 2. Let's see if the Ravens going to stop. Run play. Mike Green wrapped him up, but he fell across for a 1st down. All right, here's the Mike Green play. What do we got? All right, all time for Jones to throw. Yeah, AD Mitchell uncut. But again, AD Mitchell is going to be huge for the Colts this season, right? It's not like Marlo or Jaire or Nate's out there. So, and yeah, Cinnamon, sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. 14-3. And I see it. TJ Tampa, he's been on the receiving end of some of these big plays. So, all right, let's see. 1st and 10, quick out. This Golden guy for the Colts, 2 drops already. Sheesh, I know who's not earning himself a roster spot. I legitimately, again, like I'm trying to learn how do I do this while having the chat going and everything and the stream going. I'm pumped. That was weird. All right, I guess miscommunication between Mitchell and Daniel Jones. Wow. Coming up, how is it not the end of the 1st quarter yet? And no, I see a comment about Anthony Richardson. No, he got hurt. He injured his finger. So Daniel Jones is now in the game for the Colts. 3rd and 10. See if the Ravens can get a stop, hold him to another field goal here. He's going for it all. Oh, that's going to be. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Bilal Kone is down, and that does not. His leg does not bend that way. Oh no. Man. Your leg's not. I hopefully it's not as serious as it looked. I didn't think that looked good initially. Oh no. They might be calling for the card. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I really hope it's not as serious as it looked. They went to commercial. We're gonna have to check back in on that. That looked really, really bad. Prayers up. Prayers up. Yeah, I'm trying to manifest good thoughts, man. But yeah, I know it's probably that probably will. Yeah. Man, you hate to see that. I mean, this guy's a rookie trying to earn a name for himself, and man. And Dan asking what an iPad with Bluetooth for Twitter posts. For me, are you talking about? I'm not sure for me, but yeah, I just man, it takes the mood right out. Like, you're having fun. The Ravens are putting in work, and then all of a sudden, like this kind of just it just kills the mood. And the real he broke up. It was a ball that was to the end zone by Daniel Jones, incomplete. And I guess he just fell awkwardly on it, and his knee, like your leg is not supposed to bend that way. Like, yeah, and this is a good point here. It's why like some people don't want. We had the conversation this morning. Yeah, okay. Kieran's saying they brought the card again. I can't hear, and you see Malaki looking on. Man, I just prayers up. Yep, the card. I see it. Mm-hmm. Man. So Kone is going to be done here. It's tough. It's going to be a kick for the Colts. Try to make it 14-6. And it's good. It's 14-6. Oh, I see Brian Wacker saying the Aircast was brought out. Yeah. Yep. Well, I'm hoping the best for Kone. I'm hoping that, it was something other than what it looked, because it looked bad. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look for the replay. I'm not. I mean, I saw it. I was watching. Like, I don't need to see the replay. I'm not gonna post the replay. It was bad. It was bad. All right. Well, looks like Keaton has the ball again. He cuts it outside. Nice move. Still, actually gets less yards than the first two times where he took it up the middle. So. I know it is a long first quarter, Paul. Still 1 second to go. And yeah, Dorothy, I didn't like I was more looking at Kone, but yeah. You hope to see as little flags as possible. And honestly, yes, and it might have to me it might because I didn't see the Keaton thing live. Like I saw it buckle. It was honestly maybe Keaton's was a little worse, but it was up there. All right, Keaton with another massive hole here. That's what I'm saying. Picks up like 10 yards, first down. After contact falls forward. I mean, man. Actually, I'm going to ask this on Twitter. Should the Ravens take Keaton Mitchell out of the game and bubble wrap him for the regular season? Actually, I'm going to say, is it time? See, there are always revisions of tweets. Actually, I'm deleting this one. You got me. First delete of the preseason. You got me. Gonna add on. You know what? I'm just gonna say it, actually. I'm just gonna say Ravens need to. You got to find the right emoji. I can't find the right emoji. There we go. See? Light work. Yeah, I don't think we need to see any more Keaton. What's he up to now? 6 for 62, it looks like. Yep. Keaton finishes the first quarter of the preseason with 6 carries for 62 yards and a touchdown. Bubble wrap, please. Is there a bubble wrap emoji? Oh, you know what? But I know there's a bubble. The bubble emoji. Oh, look at the trio. Let me see if I can take a picture of this. There they are. Look at that. Oh, I got Lamar's face at a bad time. You got Kyle Hamilton, Lamar Jackson, and Derrick Henry. Keaton's still in the game, and Devin Leary now in the game. So I guess Cooper. I honestly did not. I was watching Keaton. I did not see if Devin was in the play for that, or was in for that first snap. Keaton 2nd and 1. Oh, all right. Little spin move. He looks juicy. Keaton is looking juiced, not steroids. Juiced like fast. All right. Yeah, we got Sam and Joku in the chat. Injury scaring it. That's what I'm saying, Sam. You got to bubble wrap Keaton at this point. I've seen enough. This man is back. I've seen enough. Take him out of the game, please. I don't want to risk it. I mean, I know I'm like but like for real, I think please. My tune changed very quickly. This morning, Sam and I talked about, and I said, "Oh, you could maybe play them." And now I'm like the starters, and now I said, "No, thank you." All right, Devin Leary airs it out. Oh, good pass breakup. Oh, but there's a flag. Looks like PI. Let's see. I have to see. I'm glad I've watched so much football over the course of my life that I've memorized all of the hand motions since I'm not watching with sound. Yep, defensive pass interference. Man, and you know the gears are always grinding, turning. I got to figure out who the thumbnails are going to be. The players on the thumbnail. Got to be Keaton and Leonte, right? Got to be Keaton and Leonte for the 2. Maybe if a third guy stands out, put a third. I think Keaton and Leonte have to be on the thumbnail, and I'll make that during the stream. So you'll see me. All right, here's Rasheen Ali. Bounce outside. Oh, Rasheen Ali with a nice run. Actually, I need to see because I ordered like it's a light that should display scores for me during the season. I need to see if they do preseason scores or not. I guess I can. It's not on. Whoops. Next time. All right, 2nd and 3 for the Ravens. Keaton back in the game. Man, Keaton is still in the game. All right. Hand off to Keaton. Bounce it. All right, he gets stuffed. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Short yardage Keaton. Let's see it. Short yardage Keaton. We appreciate everybody for being here. It says Locked On Ravens, so this is our first watch along, and we're doing this for all the games this season. Plus, we are going to be... we have a regular show, Locked On Ravens, which is Monday through Friday. That's daily Ravens coverage, post-game shows, instant reactions. We got the whole 9 yards for you. And CJ, Anthony Richardson is injured. He got injured. David Ajabo was a clean miscommunication by the Colts. Rasheen Ali getting some short yardage. He gets stuffed. All right, so here we go. First Tyler Loop. I think they're going to send him out. Oh, no, they're going to... Maybe they want to practice situational. Yeah, it looks like they're going to practice a situational, or maybe try to get them to jump off sides. I'd send... Where are they? Where are they? All right, there's the sneak. Looks like he got it. Looks like he got it. They're with the 35-ish. I would have liked to see Tyler Loop out there. I would have liked to see Loop. But you know what? Situational work. I get it. I get it. I get it. All right, so 1st and 10. Maybe we've seen the last of Keaton Mitchell. I want to see some Tez Walker action. I want to see some Tez action. Let's see Leary to Walker. Rasheen Ali got a gain of half a yard. Half a yard. I don't know where I put the plug for my late. You know, I like how we also just have a bunch of different communities. You know, obviously people who, obviously, hopefully everybody tunes into Locked On Ravens, the regular show, but then we kind of have branch outs, right? Like the squad show, building a community up there, reactions here live. We're building up this community, audio form. Obviously, we have the community there. I love all the communities that we have here on Locked On Ravens. So thank you. All right, Devin Leary. Is that Tez? Is that Tez? Oh, out of bounds. It's going to be PI. He caught the ball, but he was out of bounds. Good on Tez for drawing the PI. Counts all the same, except in the stat sheet. I see someone tweeted out, Brandon Sheriff, pick up the phone. You're needed in Baltimore. Yeah, rough go of it for Falele. He had a couple rough plays. Ravens are drawing PIs, though, which is good. Nice catch out of bounds by Tez. You can definitely tell. Fights off the PI to catch the ball. Good work by Tez. Good work by Tez. All right, now reward him. Reward him with the score. It's in the slot right now. Maybe a pitch to Keaton. Keaton sheds one tackle. I'm telling you, Keaton after contact, Keaton, you look at his stature and his size, you don't think he can do stuff like that, but he is stronger than you think. He bounces off guys better than you think. And yeah, I mean, compared to what we saw from Keaton, I see it in the chat. You know, it's not what Keaton brings, you know. I expect him to be a practice squad player for them. I'm not even sure a team claims him, but we will see. We will see. All right, 2nd and 10. Let's see if the Ravens can push this ball in the end zone. He's looking for Tez. He's looking for Tez. He's looking for Tez. Oh, he overthrew him. He overthrew him at the back of the end zone. If that ball was on target, I think Tez could have toe dragged it. Oh, that's tough. Leary had his eyes on Tez the whole time, too. And Paul, the squad show, it's on YouTube, wherever you get your podcast. It's on Fast TV as well. We put it out there, too. So if you get Locked On Ravens there, you should be able to get the squad show there. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what covers Fast TV. So, but we have it available wherever. All right. 3rd and 10. Okay, and another interception. That was a really good play by who is that? Joe Bachie. That was incredible. Look, man, credit where it's due. Jumped right in front of Dayton Wade. That was majorly athletic. Wow. Former Bengal, I believe, Joe Bachie. Michigan State guy. Great anticipation. I mean, he was lurking there. I think Leary ran out of options. It felt like he had to make a play. And, tried to take the check down and had a guy lurking. Yep. Joe Bachie, Michigan State guy. Bengals. And yeah, hey, Ken is awesome. We had Ken on this week. Ken was on earlier with us this week. And film study is great. Yeah, of course, in addition to Locked On Ravens. And Paul, appreciate you. Yep, Bobby and Sarah doing their thing over at the Vault. Obviously, Ken, Bobby, Sarah, and I, we know the grind of daily Ravens coverage, and everybody, there are a lot of great creators out there. Obviously, Ingraven is doing his thing. You got the Flock Rundown, a bunch of really great creators here. And I'm missing a ton. There are so many. And, the Ravens content community is absolutely incredible. So, yeah, not a great day for the quarterbacks. If I'm being like, what's the stat line right now? What's the stat line right now? Rush went 2 for 4 for 16 yards and an interception, and Devin Leary is 0 for 2 with an interception. That might be tweet-worthy. We're going to tweet that out. Ravens QBs so far in week 1 of the preseason against the Colts. What time are we at? Cooper, Rush. And by the way, if there's a video that you see that you want to tag me in on Twitter so that I can push it if there's something, more than happy to. Obviously, I'm like, my Twitter gets wild on game days, so it's very hard for me to see notifications. 0 for 2, 0 yards, 0 TDs, 1 INT. Here we go. Yep, not a great day. They're not really asking a lot of them. I mean, they have 15 carries compared to 6 pass attempts, right? So it's not like they're asking the world of these guys here, but hey, still time for a bounce back. And then also, I'm trying to get TikTok going. I'm on Instagram, all the social media platforms. I'm trying to get, like, Twitter's the big presence, but trying to get Instagram going. Got about 3.5 thousand on there. Twitter is, that's 42,000. And then TikTok, I'm at like 200 or something. I started like a week ago. So, all right, here we go. Roll out. Get him, Bo. All right, Bo Braid with the tackle on the rollout. Second and 3. I'd love to see some Peebles flashes here. I think this is the time. Peebles here. We see Urban in the game as well here. Right, here's a handoff. Isaac with a good rip move. It's going to be close. And Paul, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for the kind words. I really do appreciate it. Also, I got my. Well, actually, I'll do it at a commercial. Got drink of the day. No alcohol, of course. Second, 3rd and inches. Peebles won hard at the line, but he got ran past. Good rep from Peebles. He just got rammed. Man, I wish he could have got the stop. Oh, now Lamar's talking and I can't hear it. All right, people have to update me on what Lamar's saying. I can't hear what he's saying. I need to order long headphones that I can plug into my computer and wear them. My headphones are not long enough, so I can't listen to the game. So we'll have to hear what Lamar has to say. All right, 1st and 10. Man, good people's rep. All right. 97. Oh, DJ, a drop from Mitchell. 97 is, I need to get my roster up. Whoever 90, he won hard at the line. Shout out to, who was that? 97. CJ Okoye. Big win. He crushed him too. He crushed him. Yeah, I see Paul with Paul. So it's Paul, right? It's Paul. Is that how you say it? I just want to be sure. Paul. All right, 2nd and 10. I want to get a replay of that. Colts are dropping a lot of balls. Colts are dropping a lot of balls. All right, let me see if I can find Okoye. If anybody has that Okoye highlight or wants to post it, tag me, and I will. I'll get that out there. Maybe it's under Tampa, to be honest. All right, let's see here. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Good play by Jalen Davis. AD Mitchell. Hey. Jalen Davis with a nice rep on him. Came back for the ball, knocked it away. Nice rep. Nice rep. Good day. Good night from Jalen Davis. All right, Leonte. I assume it's going to be him. Let's see what you got. I'm so excited. Oh, there's already a flag. All right, not as exciting this time around. And by the way, if we have the guest that hopefully we will have on the squad show, I'm not sure if he'll be able to pop on or not. I'm excited to ask him about what he's seen from Leonte. And yeah, ADR, I think he will make the roster. I think he will. All right, we'll hold on the Ravens. That'll push him back a little bit. All right, we got my drink of the day. We got the sparkling. Can I show it? The sparkling ice, coconut, pineapple. I'm here for 3 hours. I forgot to grab water. This was already sitting here, so this is my drink today. All right, so Paul. Okay, gotcha. So we're just gonna hydrate a little bit. That's what we have to do here. It's a long stream, all right. Just kind of, there we go. All right. What are takeaways? So far for everybody? For me, I mean, it's Keaton, Leonte. I'm really excited. I see Jamar Chase is already scoring. So someone said they're starting the Malik Cunningham quarterback 3 agenda. That is something. That is something. All right, let's see some of the takeaways. Robert saying Mitchell is back. Kieran, rookie class looks good. Oh, yeah, a lot of these guys do. Leonte is for real. Yep. Punt return. Yeah, definitely. You got the good and the bad takeaways. Devin Leary, yeah, I'm not so sure. Yeah, Keaton, 9 for 68 and a touchdown so far. He's looking good. Yeah. Man. And this is, yeah, 80 had a couple of opportunities, especially that one deep on TJ Tampa. He probably should have caught that ball. So, yeah, Keaton and Wester, and then 77. Yeah, I get it. I think he'll play in all 3 preseason games. I think he'll play in all 3 preseason games. I mean, look, the Ravens are set at running back. Derrick Henry, Justice Hill, and Keaton Mitchell. They're showing it on the screen right now. TJ Warren or Tyler Warren. You mean, yeah, Tyler? Does he go by TJ? I think it's just Tyler, right? Tyler Warren? Yeah, I think it's Tyler Warren. But I get you, ADR. He does look good. The Colts drafted. I'm actually doing a Ravens a dynasty league this year. It's Ernest Johnson in the game. Bounces out. The Ravens are doing a good job. I mean, he didn't really get a lot, but they're doing a good job of bouncing the ball outside tonight. I like that. You know, it's not just like you got to jam up the middle. You can look, vision, see what's there, kick it outside. I like that. I like that. And again, I really appreciate it. But by the way, tell a friend, you know, if they want somewhere to watch the game as well, have a Ravens fan, Ravens content guy react to the games. That's what we're going to be doing here all year on Locked On Ravens. Ali with the ball, plowing ahead for a couple. Plowing ahead for a couple. It feels weird sitting in silence like this sometimes. When, you know, I just continuously talk for 30 minutes on the normal show. So it's an adjustment. But hey, this is what I want to do. Provide a bunch of Ravens content in a bunch of different ways. Did Ben Cleveland just false start? No, was it Tez? I tried to read the lips. Might have been Tez. But yeah, a bunch of different forms of Ravens content. So obviously the regular podcast, the squad show for an hour with myself, Sam Njoku, and Kadri Ismail. You know, the instant reaction post game shows, and then, you know, something along these lines as well. So, all right, 3rd and 10. Let's see. You know, puts them in a longer situation. There's just no zip for Devin Leary. There's no zip on these balls. Like, it was fine placement, but it took forever to get there, and the DB was able to recover and knock the ball away. There's not zip on these throws. And that was like a 9-yard out. Like, there needed to be more power on that throw. Placement was fine, but I just man. Yeah, not loving what I'm seeing from the quarterbacks here. Let me move up the mic a little bit. There we go. Do this. Do this. Karen, I think it would probably be Malik Cunningham, unless there's a quarterback on the roster that I just don't know about. Yeah, there's only 3, so it'd definitely be Malik Cunningham. All right, let's see defense. Let's see it. Hit the like and subscribe button if you're new, by the way. If you've been with us, appreciate you. We have a lot of Ravens content on this channel, which I'm excited to push out this year. I need some more highlight plays. You know what? I'm saying, oh, wait. All right, good run stuff. Teddy Buchanan getting involved there. I'm going to say this is the Teddy Buchanan drive. Teddy Buchanan drive. Calling it here. Start off to a good start. Maybe I cheated a little bit, but it's okay. It's all right. Yeah, Paul. I think at the commercial, I'm going to look up veteran quarterbacks that are available. I want to see. Doesn't look like Green is in there right now. Looks like it's Ajabo and Isaac. Good move by Ajabo. Jones steps up in the pocket to avoid it. Oh, and a collision. Good stop by Braid. Good stop by Braid to prevent a touchdown. Good win for Ajabo. I like what I'm seeing from Ajabo. I don't know if he still makes the roster. That was a crazy play. So Ajabo wins early. Jones steps up in the pocket. And then who collapsed? Kane collapsed on him. But he found something over the top before he could get there. And then Braden and Armour Davis collided. So Colts pick up a good play. Good play. First down. All right. Hey, I got to give a shout out to Ajabo, though. I got to give a shout out. Ajabo's looked good. I'm going to tweet that out right now. David Ajabo looks really good out there. Right. And Dorothy, this would be Malik Cunningham, but he changed to a wide receiver about a year ago. It's going to be close to a first down for the Colts. I see Derrick Henry's talking. I can't hear him. So if he says anything, and the score is 14-6 Ravens. 14-6 Ravens is the score. Riveting comments from Derrick Henry, seeing that I can't hear him. All right. Clock is ticking. Colts running. Colts really haven't been able to get anything on the ground this game. Averaging about 3 yards a carry. Solid. Ravens, for reference, are averaging 5 yards a carry. You are starting to see a little bit of the offensive line depth showing through for the Ravens, at least, where they do need more. I'd be totally fine if they signed Brandon Sheriff. All right, Daniel Jones, short play. TJ Tampa with a nice stick out of bounds. It's going to be about 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. This is fun. I didn't know how this would go. And I know the preseason is one thing, right? Where I think, whether people aren't watching or at the game, or, it's preseason. Like, I think the excitement for the regular season, like once the first half of preseason is over, for some people, for me, I love it all. But for some people, it's just kind of like, yeah, let's get to the regular season. But I'm really excited for how these are going to go. All right, 3rd and 4. Mike Green. Oh, and that's a touchdown. Looks like Buchanan and 38. Who's 38? Looks like they got beat. I'm going to have to see the replay. All right. Oh, but there's a flag. Hold on. Offensive pass interference. Oh, I'm going to have to see it. Maybe, I guess, was it blocking downfield, which was, it's on Alec Ogletree. Tight end. I don't know if they're going to show a replay. I hope they do. Could have been a pick. They might be calling a pick here. All right, looks like the Ravens, they're sending the blitz. Time to throw. Incomplete. They didn't get home, but bad throw from Jones, out of bounds. Good coverage down the field. Jalen Armour Davis is having himself a game. I know it was an uncatchable ball, but he stuck to him, or even if it was inbounds, he would not have been able to make that play easily. So, Braylon, the game is in Maryland. It's in Baltimore, M&T. So the Colts are going for their 3rd field goal. We shall see. And it's good. 9-14. I think what I'm going to try to do is do a different drink every day. Different drink of the day. Or maybe just water. I don't know. We'll see. So the Ravens will have a 2-minute opportunity. We'll see what they can do. Jalen Number Davis. Yeah, they're showing the highlights. Yeah, I just the Kone replay just popped up on my timeline. It is disgusting. He's gonna be done for the year. Most likely. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but your leg's not supposed to bend that way. So yeah, I'm not posting that. It's disgusting. Disgusting. All right. Kicking off. Rasheen Ali. Oh! Rasheen Ali, can he take it? He's at the 40, 30. Wow, Rasheen Ali almost broke that ball. Hey, okay. Okay, Rasheen. Man. Hey, it's a great night for the Ravens special teams. Wow. All right, D'Ernest Johnson with the delayed handoff. Gets a couple. Two-minute warning. And this is what I'm saying, prime time. Like, the Ravens special teams group has not been good. Like, I'm not talking, like, obviously Tucker was not good last year, and, like, they've had some issues with Stout, but, like, kickoff and punt returns, whether it's coverage or just returning, like, they have been underwhelming. So, I mean, I feel like at this point, like, an improvement would be nice. I think, look, this is a great first step. And here I see we just got the video. Man, I just want the Colts to punt on every possession, so so I can see Leonte return punts. That's what I want to see. I want to see Leonte get more action. Yeah, I see CJ Gardner-Johnson. Looks like he tore his ACL. That's tough. That's tough. What's everybody? What do people want to see in the last 2 minutes here? Look, I'm fine with any. I think anything to me is fine. You know why? Because if they don't score it right now, they're going to be able to kick with Loop, and he'll get another opportunity. If they do score, hey, that's great. But I want them to extend this lead. Let's get a touchdown. Let's get a touchdown over here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Be sure if you're new here, hit the like and subscribe button. Keep on saying it just to catch anybody else who might be trickling in here. This is first ever Locked On Ravens watch along. We're reacting here to Ravens and the Colts game, but a pretty good game for the Ravens so far. I mean, I don't really have a ton of complaints. Quarterback play, I guess. Offensive line to an extent. Yeah, I see Loop Trying a long one would be nice, Dorothy. Kieran wanting some Tez work. I'd take it. I'd take it. Yeah, I hear you here. The real. And they haven't really been like, part of it is like Dayton Wade won on a route, but the throw wasn't there. Like, you know, Larry has had a really rough game. Larry has been really rough. All right, 2nd and 8. Ravens will have plenty of time. They don't have to rush. They'll have plenty of time. Thanks to Rasheen Ali. All right. Looks like Ernest Johnson. Strong run. Strong run. He had a head of steam. Second and it's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Ravens coming up. All right, my prediction here is they're just going to run it with Ernest Johnson again. The Colts are using their timeouts to try to get the ball back because they know the Ravens will likely score here in one way or another unless there's a turnover. Yep, called it. Then he gets the first down. Let's go. You know, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna say this is the Leonte Wester drive, and he gets the touchdown here. I'm gonna call Leonte Wester. I'm 0 for 1 on my predictions. Let's try to hit on one. Let's try to hit on one. I'd really like it to be Tez, though. I'm predicting Leonte, but I'd really like it to be Tez. He got 81, 82. I think Lejonte's not even in on this play. All right. Well, Rasheen Ali cuts it out. All right. Gets a couple. Up, and there's a flag. Colts are signaling hold. We're going to see. 76 there in Dalcourt with the hold. Going to be 1st and 20. Again, it kills momentum. It kills momentum. Jessica, I understand. I understand, Jessica, and yeah, Dorothy holding. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad, Robert, if it's Ali. I wouldn't be mad. I'm with it. I'm with it. All right, 1st and 20. They're just trying to run this clock down. Rasheen, oh, nice move. Oh, not. Oh, he's gonna. Great run. Great run down to the 2-yard line, 2-yard line. Big chunk. That's like 22 yards on that run. Great vision. Great way to find the hole. Nice work. Tez Walker got taken out at the end of the play, too. That scared me a little bit, but let's see. Hey, Robert. All right, let's see Ali get in the end zone here. Let's see it. Let's see it. Great run. All right, 1st and goal from the 2. Ali gets it, cuts it outside. Great move into the touchdown, Ravens. Great cut. They have been cutting outside all night. The vision is there. They're not settling. I love it. These Ravens running backs the vision has been exceptional tonight. The vision has been exceptional. Now, I want everybody to say it with me. The Rasheen Ali drive. All right. That was the Rasheen Ali drive. And Chris, Cooper Rush did play. He played for about a quarter. Went 2 of 4 for 16 yards, and he had an interception on his first pass. So they didn't really ask a lot of him, but wasn't great. Loop on, loop good. I like that. Alley-oop, Robert. Look, oh, Paul said, all right, Paul said it first. I didn't see it. Paul and Robert. Look, Paul, alley-oop into Robert. I love it. I love it. Or alley-loop. 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 How do I tweet that? Get my message across. Rasheen Ali with the touchdown. Here, with the touchdown. I'm about to cook so hard here. Rasheen Ali with a touchdown. Tyler Loop with the extra point. Call that an alley-oop. I'm going to get cooked so hard for this, but you know what? It's okay. Alley-loop. All right, kickoff. All right, now the Colts are bouncing it outside. Tyler Loop with the tackle. Tyler Loop getting involved. Let's go. Let's go. You show him what's up, Tyler. You show him what's up. I love that. I know. It's a tough look for me, Dame. I know. But you know what? Someone has to do it. Someone has to do it. Someone has to be the sacrifice that pulls out these bad jokes. And like, if for those that don't know my J-Lo one, I'll tell you that at halftime. Short little run for the Colts there. Yeah, Jonah Schaefer just put out the Ravens haven't completed a pass since the 8:53 mark in the first quarter. Quickly, as we get a little shot across the middle of the field. TJ Tampa getting beat on some of these plays. Hasn't been a great day for TJ, I'm not going to lie. But Jonah's saying the Ravens haven't completed a pass since the 8:53 mark in the first quarter. They also have 21 points. The power of special teams and a good run game. Well put by Jonas. Really well put. Oh, there's Nick Moore. We had him on the squad show on Monday. Shout out to Nick, friend of the program, friend of Locked On Ravens. Mike Green with the he got there, just barely didn't get there, and then a break up from Bo Braid. Mike Green like grabbed Daniel Jones's foot. Do we have footage of that loop tackle? Here we go. All right, Mike Green. Nope. Little short completion. Jalen Davis with a nice wrap up. Clock ticking. Colts having to go. No huddle. Daniel Jones. Oh, through the Colts are dropping everything. All right, they're going to attempt a long field goal here. 4th and 2. Oh, he doinked it. He doinked it. Oh, man. Let's go. Let's go. Score stays at 21-9. Man, I think Jalen. All right, I'm gonna do first. No, you know what? I'm just gonna do. What are your takeaways from the first half of the Ravens Week 1 preseason game against the Colts? All right, let's see what we can do here, Devin Leary. Let's cook up something. Tez Walker. Oh, he got left. That fumble, ball still on the ground. Ben Cleveland recovers. All right. Devin Leary got walloped. The clock's going to run out here, and that will be the end of the first half. Sheesh. Let's see who got beat here. Looks like it was a little misdirection. Yeah, Devin Leary got whooped there. Well, it is halftime. Really, really solid showing. I think that went about as well as you could imagine for a lot of different reasons. Yeah, you can see on that play that people are posting the Richardson injury. Jeez, a lot of injuries. And yeah, Fabian, we're gonna do exactly this. So we're gonna react to every Ravens game just like this. I can't play the game next to me because the NFL would copyright me and take down this channel. So we are not going to play with fire there. But we'll react to every game with the watch alongs here. Gonna start doing it this season. It's my first season doing this. It's my 7th season covering the Ravens, but 6th year. It's my 6-year anniversary on August 12th. So a couple days from now. We also, there's so many forms of content we do here. So appreciate everybody for tuning in, being here. This is going to be the longest we've ever had a show or a stream on Locked On Ravens. So excited for that. I'm working on my background. Of course, I got the green screen right now, but this is a new mic. Hopefully it sounds better than my old mic. But yeah, we're going to be doing these watch alongs. And then, of course, we'll have the regular Locked On Ravens Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Eastern time. We will have some bonus episodes this weekend. But we also, after this, be sure to stay tuned because after the watch along, we're going to be doing a instant reaction where I'll just hop on and talk about all the takeaways in general at once. And then right after that will be the Locked On Ravens squad show with myself, former Ravens receiver and Super Bowl champion Kadri, Ismail, and Robert. I don't have the headphones. I'm going to get them for next week. I don't have the headphones. They're not long enough to plug into my computer so that I can hear them. So unfortunately, this week is not. It's preseason for everybody. That's my preseason moment, is that I don't have the right earphones. So luckily I can still see the game. That's the most important part. So yeah. And Paul, when do I eat? Probably in between I ate a tiny bit before, so probably right in between this and the post game stream. I might grab a quick bite of something, heat up something quick for me. So all right, let's do first half takeaways. You put a couple in the chat. Mine are obviously Keaton Mitchell is good. Leonte Wester is a new punt returner. I think Jalen Davis and guys like Adisa Isaac, David Ajabo, Mike Green have all shown flashes. Okoye had a nice flash. I think it's been disappointing for TJ Tampa. Someone said that my alley loop was foul. So I get it. Oh man. Yeah, see, all the takeaways are Devin Leary is not good. All right, Jessica, thanks for popping in. I appreciate you for tuning in. Yep, Larry's not good. He's not showing a lot right now. Hopefully a bounce back in the second half. The good, Mitchell, Wester, Ali, Ajabo, and Loop. Yep, the bad, Leary, Tampa, Falele and Kieran, appreciate you as well. I'm pumped to do it during the season. You know, we're going to get it going for the rest of the preseason games, but appreciate you checking in, Kieran. Oh, yeah, Dorothy, Laird, and Falele, not great by those guys. I need to check in. Actually, you know what I can do is I can maximize this time and start making my thumbnail. So right, maybe a fun thing I'll do is I'll poll for especially like the post game ones. Who should be on the thumbnail? Like for the preseason games, it doesn't matter if there's a Colts player on it or not. Like, you know, I think it's going to be Keaton Mitchell and Rasheen Ali, Keaton Mitchell and Leonte Wester, right? And King, a little quick recap. Keaton Mitchell's looked really good. He was awesome. Finished with 9 carries for 68 yards and a touchdown. Looked electric. Leonte Wester had 2 awesome punt returns, 1 for a touchdown. You know, he's going to be that guy. On defense, Bo Braid leads the team in tackles, but I think David Ajabo's looked really good. Lisa Isaac has looked good. Mike Urban. Wow. Mike Green and Brent Urban. Sorry, combining guys' names. Mike Green and Brent Urban have both made some plays. Jalen Armour-Davis has been everywhere in coverage. Tyler Loop is perfect. So, again, I'd say really solid. Really, really solid. Man. Let's try to get this thumbnail going here. Although it might be a little difficult because I don't know what the headlines are going to be. You know, maybe Devin Leary becomes the next great quarterback and I have to put him on the thumbnail. I don't know. I'm so pumped for Leonte. That's so awesome. Fabian on the phone, does it allow to stream on the Apple TV? If for me, I can't do it, but for you, I think. I'm not sure though. I'm not. Sometimes I'm great with technology. Other times I'm not good with technology. So in prime time, yeah, I don't. The thing with the backup quarterback position, if Lamar goes down, we all know what's like the season's done. Like we can say that, but like if he goes down for 8 weeks in the beginning of October and comes back at the beginning of December, you don't want your backup quarterback to go 1-7 because then your team's out of contention. Lamar, like he can win every game, but you're either going to be like fighting for a wild card spot at the very end of it or just out of the race altogether. It doesn't matter what Lamar does. So it's a more important position. I think some people give it credit for, but at the same time, I don't know. Halftimes feel really long. Really long. All right, let me just get the pictures of. It's gonna be Keaton and Leonte. I have no doubt in my mind it's gonna be Keaton and Leonte. No doubt. What? Yeah. All right. Here's the replay of Leonte. Cuts it straight up the middle. And then Rasheen Ali just took it straight up the middle too and just got clipped. I think it was the kicker. Yeah. Schrader just clipped him a tiny bit. You know, maybe I just do. Maybe I just do an image from the game. I think that might be what I do. instead of actually making the thumbnail like that. That might be what I do. That might be what I do. If he signs with the Ravens again, I'm going to tweet out the same thing I tweeted out last time, which was the Stephen A. Tyler Huntley coming back from being a spy for the Browns again. They might do it. They legitimately might do it too. I'm not ruling it out. Trey Lance, that's an interesting one. Yeah. Ajabo sack, that's an interesting one. There are a couple contenders. Keaton, Leonte, Ajabo sack. Let's see if they have a good picture of that, because I can only use specific images. Let me see if they have that. Yeah, man, it's here. That's a contender. We're gonna have to see though. Can I actually? I might experiment with something here actually for the preseason. I might experiment with something. Huh. All right, let's see if this will work. So what did I just delete? Okay. Can I put an image within an image without the background is my question. So let me try to do this. Let's see if this looks good. So can I put like Keaton here? And then throw Ajabo on Richardson here. Because I could do this for post games to have like one main image. And then this honestly just looks like I photoshopped it, which is not bad. I mean, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use this. Yeah, this is for sure the move. Great. Yeah, Rob, for the quarterbacks, Robert. Yeah, 3 passing yards at halftime is rough. I see that, Blair. It is. The special teams was so good, and the what was I even saying? The returns, the running, all that's been so good to where like you didn't need your quarterbacks. So all right, start of the third quarter. It's coming up here. That's what we did. Lamar Jackson with the ice. All right. Halftime was too long. Get him back into football. Return. There's a flag. Good hit by 38. Good hit. Appreciate everybody from being here. Again, this is Locked On Ravens. We're doing our watch along first one. We also have the regular Locked On Ravens podcast, which is Mondays through Fridays at 6 a.m. Eastern time. So that'll be tomorrow. We'll obviously talk a lot more about this game, standouts, takeaways. We'll have the post-game show right after this, so be sure you stay tuned for that. And then the Locked On Ravens squad show. Just a lot of Ravens content, bonus episodes this weekend. So we will see. All right, here we go. I see Familia saying this will be awful football. It's a good thing I'm a sicko and I like watching awful football. So that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. The football sickos to watch the second half of a preseason game when the third stringers are in. And hey, these are moments. Remember, Michael Pierce was a third stringer. He ended up stepping up and making the roster. Like, guys can make impacts here. So, David Ajabo still in the game. Teddy Buchanan, Isaac. Like, these are guys I still think can show some stuff. Good pass. 30 is 38. Oh, that's Keon Martin, the guy who was the shover in the fight. Yeah, Ravens football is Ravens football. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yeah, Dorothy. 38's making plays. 3rd and 7 for the Colts here. Mike Green getting doubled already. Oh, and it's a first down. Nice play. Is that Riley Leonard? No. Yeah. Yes, he is. Yes, it is Riley Leonard. I was right. Riley Leonard in the game for the Colts. Option play with Riley Leonard. Mike Green sniffed that out. Comes from behind. Along with, who's number 69? Jason Jones. Jason Jones. All right, 2nd and 6. Let's see some more Jalen Arbor Davis. Good option play. Bill Braid with the tackle. First down, Colts to the 50. Colts are moving the ball a little bit. Man, all right. We just got an update on Bilal Kone. He tore his ACL and MCL. Wow. That is horrible. Prayers to Bilal Kone. That's tough. You hate to see that. It's awful. Man. Again, it takes the mood right out of it. You feel awful. First NFL action. Good pass breakup by 57 there. Really athletic play. You could tell when it happened. 3rd and 9. Pressure. Not another batted ball. Was that Peebles? I think that was Peebles. Yeah. Hey, let's go. When he did the Jaire Selly at the end. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Nice play. Nice play. Now I need to make it. Jeez, I feel so bad for Kone. Hi. Ma'am. Yeah, Slater went down. And no, Anthony Richardson, he left the game early with a finger injury. He got sacked and yeah, left the game with a finger injury. So he is not. It's been Daniel Jones and now Riley Leonard for the Colts. So put this out on Instagram too. This feels so bad. Feels so bad. I mean, when your leg bends that way, it's not going to be good. I was really hoping that it's better than it looked, but it looked horrible. So it looks like Mike Locksley's getting interviewed with the Terps. The Terps. Can you get that people's celebration? All right, let's see it, Devin Leary. Show us something. Show us something. Still Devin Leary in the game here. There was a false start, it's looking like. All right, they're showing Locksley. I can't tell who it's on. All right, 1st and 13. Yeah, that's tough, Yorker. I'm sorry. It's tough. Ernest Johnson with a couple yards. I know you start to get later and later in these preseason games. More and more guys start to sit out, and you kind of wonder, these guys fighting for end of roster spots, practice squad spots, 2nd and 11. Leary with the rollout, just throws it to Anthony Miller. Ref says the ball was tipped. I know. If you're talking about the silence, I don't know if you are, but if you are talking about the silence, just sitting here, it's crazy because I talk for I fill all the airspace on the shows, and it feels weird sitting in silence. I never do it. I'm always trying to talk. So I'm I'm always trying to fill airspace. It's different though for these types of streams. It's my first one. All right. Leary with the deep ball. Leonte. Oh, he might have lost it. Did he lose it? He didn't really go up for it. That was weird. I don't know if Leonte lost it or not. He's smiling. Maybe he did. I'm not sure. All right, Jordan Stout. Let's see it. Yeah, Robert, I don't know. He might have lost it in the lights. That's honestly probably what happened. At least that's what I feel like. I feel like he just lost it in the lights a little bit. All right, Jordan Stout. Booming punt back to the 30-yard line. See what they can do with it here. Nice tackle from Bo Braden. Back to the 45. Yep, Ravens with a whopping 3 passing yards still. That is a crazy stat line. 3 passing. I kind of hope it stays that way so that we can have that record. Illegitimate. All right, I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot to do it. Let me look up veteran backups. I forgot to do it at halftime. Veteran backup or just free agent quarterbacks. 2025 quarterback free agents. Carson Wentz, CJ Beathard, Jeff Driscoll, Logan Woodside. Those are some. Ben DiNucci, Mike White. Yeah, Carson Wentz. Come on down. That's who I'd pick. Yeah, Blair. Yeah, talked about that. Just so tough for the guy. You hate to see it. It's unbelievable. And yeah, they're on pace to score 40 points with 3 passing yards. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. If you've been with me the whole show, you're probably tired of me saying it, but I want to make sure everybody who is new understands what we do here on Locked On Ravens, which is Ravens content literally all the time. All the time. So we have the regular Locked On Ravens show Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Eastern time. Game days, we're going to have instant reactions post-game following our watch-alongs, and then also the Locked On Ravens squad show. So lots of content coming your way. Once I get the background going, it's going to be exciting. And my last name is pronounced Oestreicher. Some people just give up and stay ostrich, but it is Oestreicher. Like you're an aw, then you throw a strike, like in bowling, and then ER. All right. Riley Leonard, middle of the field. Caught right in front of 57. Looks like 57's hobbling a little bit. Hopefully he's all right. Up. Confusion. Up. All right. Sheesh, that was bad. Okoye didn't know if he was supposed to be on the field or not, so Harbaugh just took a timeout. I appreciate you, Robert. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Yeah, I get it. You know, tough last names unite. Let's, you know, got to stick together. Got to stick together. Man, still a lot of stoppages. And now they're still subbing guys onto the field. Okay, not a great way to come out of a timeout. Looks like they're set, though. Buchanan came off and 49 came in. False start. All right, this is a mess. No time is running off the clock. People are false. This is peak. If you didn't know what preseason football was, this is peak preseason football. This is peak preseason football. Just absolute complications across the board. All right, can we get a play in this time? Can we do it? Yeah, look at that. Little run. Yeah, so at this point, it's a lot of undrafted guys. I don't even think Mike Green is playing anymore. You know, you're really looking at third, fourth, fifth stringers at this point. So, you know, and look, this is what going back to Kone for a second. Well, actually, second and 13 is about to come up. We'll get this in quickly here. All right, a little short pass across the middle. Yeah, if anybody has any questions, also be sure to ask them again. I know we're kind of scraping bottom of the barrel here in terms of, you know, where the roster is right now. But if there are any questions you have, be sure to ask. More than happy to answer. You're right, Familia. You're correct. 100%. We're still sickos. We're still here watching. What tight ends are active? Kohler was active. Jaire, Mitchell, Pardon. Hold on. 3rd and 6 real quick. Riley Leonard scrambling. TJ Tampa has no idea. Yeah, those plays are tough. You know, Tampa's guarding against the ball, not having his head turned around. So Leonard takes advantage of that. Yeah, tight end wise, I'm sure Baylor Cupp is active. Zayler Mitchell, Padden, Scotty Washington, 85 is active too. Andrews and Likely, obviously, with Likely being injured, he's not active as well. Kevin the Austrian, yeah. If you I have a lot of nicknames, we can add that one on. Why not? We can add that one on. All right, let's see. Can the Colts be stopped? 1st and goal. Jay Higgins involved on that play. Chandler Martin, Okoye. Khalil Herbert gets tackled right around the 3, it looked like. And yeah, Robert, there is, I mean, you know, like the sideline will try to alert you, your teammates will, but sometimes it can be hard. You're just so locked in that moment. All right, another option play, running back, Khalil Herbert, stuffed at the 1, really like the 1-inch line. Looks like Peebles wasn't on that play. Shout out. All right, 3rd and goal from the inch line. And the Ravens put together a goal line stand here. Riley Leonard pushed the running back. He's in. Touchdown, Colts. Man, that's crazy. Riley Leonard literally, he handed the ball off and then shoved Khalil Herbert in the back. Man. All right, well. 15-21, about to be 16-21 if they make this extra point, Cinnamon. So, you know what I might do is I might continue to update the graphic like on the side. I have the thing that hopefully will show the scores during the season, but they don't do preseason games, it doesn't look like. So, we're going to see. All right, let me see if I can plug in the light and see if it gives a score for us. All right, so here, I mean, I'll show you the light. Here it is. It's like this light. Oh, there we go. So it doesn't have like degrees on it. This is the green screen is messing up, but this has a feature where it should show scores during games. Like here, I guess here's Bitcoin. I guess like there's that. So you know, it should show the score during the game, but it has like it's a bunch of different features. Like you can do a bunch of different stuff with it. So I'm gonna check because it's through an app. So I'm gonna check if it will give us give us the game. Pretty big fumble by me if it did. It wasn't showing up before. Maybe it's only you can. Maybe it's only you can find it while the game is going on. Let's see. Yeah, it says nothing today. So I assume it's only regular season. Yeah, you know the real they might have to. And it was my room, like the room I record in. But I had to deconstruct it to get my new setup going. And the background, like a lot of stuff has gone wrong with my background. So instead of, it's just a white wall behind me. There's nothing special. So I figured just have the old background green screen while I get my situation figured out. And then once I get everything figured out, it'll look a lot nicer. So that is where I am on that. All right, kickoff. Who's returning this one? Dayton Wade getting some action. Down to the 24. Appreciate everybody again. Keep saying it. We've built up awesome communities here on the show. Social media, subtext, audio form, video form, everything in between. Be sure you hit like and subscribe here. We have a lot of Ravens content coming your way. We'll be doing this every game. Really excited for it. Really excited for it. We already, first one preseason. I know preseason can be a little unexciting at times. Can definitely throw a pass for yards. Oh, yards. Wow. Devin Leary to Leonte Wester. Making plays. First down. Leonte doing his thing. Big moves. Yeah. Bye. See everybody in the chat. Finally. All right. Can we get another? 2 in a row. Yeah, it's a lot to ask for. Can we get another one? No. Okay. That was a bad throw. And this is really hard too because you can't evaluate these receivers because the quarterbacks aren't giving them any catchable balls. Ernest Johnson with a nice cut up field. Gains a couple yards. Kaveh Noy getting interviewed. All right, Devin Leary. 3rd and 8. Blitz coming. Deep shot. Leonte. Did he catch it? Leonte is turning up. Oh, my. That was a heck of the toes down. Leonte is going all out. Why is my phone like Ernest Johnson, couple yards. Sheesh. Well, all that talk about the Ravens being deep at wide receiver. Leonte's the guy making plays. Not that these other guys aren't good, but like Leonte clearly is going to be on this roster, no doubt. Leary, deep. Did that ball just... That was a really bad ball. All right, 3rd and 7. Man, this is hard to watch. Here's we get to see Tyler Loop. All right, let's see it. Nope, that's off. Loop missed. Jeez. $46. Wide left. Tucker was always wide right. So hopefully we don't go down that trend again. It's all right. It's all right. You don't like it, but it's preseason. Adisa Isaac in the game. Hey, I'm watching Adisa Isaac and Peebles. Nice play. And you can see Loop's talking to Randy Brown. Nope, Daniel. No UDFA. I think Carson Wentz should be in the building. I think they should sign Carson Wentz. Riley Leonard. Come on, Isaac. Oh, nice. CJ Ravenel, Adisa Isaac, and Aeneas Peebles all in on that one. Ravenel will get credit for the sack there. Good play. Good play. Yeah, and Ali, this is kind of what it is, where like even with, you know, Tucker being bad last year, and you can say, oh, well, the Ravens, they went through it last season. That's something I've said. It's like it still wasn't good that they went through it last year. Like, you know, it's tough. So, and I would like to see them bring in somebody, right? Yeah, you have to. Oh, Chandler. Was that Chandler Martin? Yeah, Chandler Martin. Good play. Talking about Peebles right now. I can't hear what they're saying, but yeah, he was 3 of 3 on extra points, and then his first NFL kick was a miss. Yeah, you don't like it. You don't like it. But look, I agree. It's preseason, right? You know, he's going to go through the ups and the downs. Starts to become a theme in the regular season, then it becomes concerning, right? and even a theme in the preseason. But, you know. Yeah, and I think that, watching Justin Tucker for so many years, you would think, "Oh, 60, that's easy money. That's good. That's, it's automatic." But, I think we have to kinda come back down to reality and say, "Hey, it's not like they it was 46 yards." Carson Wentz and Brandon Sheriff come to the Ravens, please. I'm gonna tweet that out. I mean, all things considered, though, I think it's been a pretty solid day. You hate the injury to Kone. It's tough. It's been a rough quarterback play. Loop missing his kick isn't great, but they've had a lot of positives. Can definitely redo anything on this drive. I tweeted out Carson Wentz come to the Ravens. Maybe this is the drive he becomes the best quarterback in football. Maybe it's my reverse jinx. Maybe it'll be my reverse jinx. I'm very much hoping that will be the case. So, yeah, Keaton player of the game, definitely. Guys, I see you talking about that. Cooper Rush in the flat. Nice. I'd be pretty concerned if he didn't make the It will definitely, I guarantee it's gonna be Huntley. Yeah, Bridgewater would have been nice prime time. It has to be better than this. Like, Rush has been too up and down, and Leary's giving you nothing. Oh, maybe. Good scramble play. Got a first down. Go forward. That's nice. First and 10. Yeah, the Colts are selling out. Wow. All right. Nice little run there. Nice little run. And there are, yeah, Stephon, there are some other options. Like the guys that are available right now are not going to be the only players. Yeah, I finally hit the fourth quarter, I see. But they're not going to be the only players that are going to, end up being this like, oh, that's the only guy I can choose from. Like there will be guys that are cut. There will be guys that are available in trades. Like the Browns have a bajillion quarterbacks. Just bring Joe back, honestly. Just bring Joe Flacco back. I said it. Literally, he literally slid. He dove. That was not a slide. That was a dive. I might as well just make the draft tweet now about Tyler Huntley coming back to the Ravens. How many passing yards do the Ravens have right now? 49 at the end of the third quarter. Devin Leary, 3 of 11 for 43 yards. Man. All right, now I want to see if I can make the thumbnail. Maybe during the season I'll experiment with like side-by-side pictures. Maybe that's something I could do. I think that there are just so many things in the preseason, and especially when you have a roster as loaded as the Ravens have, and a lot of your roster spots are made up of like those star vet players that aren't going to play. There's going to be a big drop off, even though the Ravens have a lot of depth. Like you're starting to get to these like third, fourth, fifth guys, and I think the one position where you don't feel that way, and it's like, man, what do they have behind them? Well, actually, offensive line they really need to stay healthy, but quarterback is just that other position. That other position you need. So yeah, just tough all the way around. Right? You know what I might do? I think I'm going to use Keaton as the picture here and just not do photoshopping in for now. Yeah, like this is a great picture right here. We're gonna use this. All right, Darren. The Ravens are really trying to run this clock down. they really said we're done. We're done with this. Let's get out of here. I think they should try a couple more things though. Like I feel bad for the wide receivers that they have not gotten the right opportunity. Like I'm very disappointed in Cooper Rush. I'm very disappointed in Devin Leary because not just the fact that they were bad tonight, but like they haven't given the wide receivers opportunities to shine. Like LeJounte's catch was really the only big play that a receiver was able to make. Yep, there goes Darren Johnson. He's stuffed on 3rd and 1. Man, I'd throw the ball a little more if I were Harbaugh. I mean, I get it. You want to get out of here. It's the 4th quarter of the preseason, but I want to see these receivers make some plays. I do. Stephon, yeah, I can't do it. This is about as good as you're good. I'm actually probably going to shave it off in a couple of days. So this is about as good as I can do. I wish I could, but unfortunately, I cannot. All right, punt return. That ball's hanging. All right. Solid job. Solid job. All right. Keon Martin being involved. You see Ajabo and Isaac laughing on the sideline. And actually, that's funny, Ollie. I just tweeted this out. The White House deserved better. Yeah, I think they did. The cap impact if they cut Rush. I can look up his contract real quick. Let's see. 2-year deal. So, all right, it's a 2-year, $6.2 million deal with $4 million guaranteed at signing. Oh, nice play by Jason Jones to come from behind there to stop a larger play. They would have a dead cap hit. So his cap hit right now is $1.9 million. His dead cap would be $4 million if they cut him. So it's not worth it for them to cut him. Maybe a team feels good enough to take a flyer on him for a conditional 7th. Maybe that's what they do. But they're kind of stuck with him at this point. It feels like I wouldn't take that cap hit if I were. You can cut him next year. Oh, Chandler Martin just barely could. Oh, and is that Tyrell Goods? Who is that? Bentley. Oh, but there's a flag on the play. Nice run up the sideline, but there's a flag. All right, it looks like TJ Tampa's still out there for the Ravens. I mean, Kone's not out there, so that's tough. Longer beam is inactive due to injury. Colts with a screen pass. That's a fumble. Okay. Yeah, that's a fumble. Appreciate everybody for sticking in with me. I know we got an illegal shift. But yeah, appreciate everybody for sticking with me. I know this is the people call it dog days of summer. This is the dog hours of the preseason where you get fourth quarter, third, fourth, fifth stringers. So appreciate everybody for sticking with me here. Again, we're going to be live after the watch along, probably about 15 minutes after. We're going to be doing a general takeaway show and just dive into everything that happens. So be sure to stay tuned and stick around for that. And then we'll have the squad show right after that. So, all right. Pressure, Chandler Martin, Riley Leonard in trouble. Throws it away. Is that? No, he was inside the tackle box. I don't know. And yeah, Robert, I mean, Cooper didn't really play a ton or have anything, but it's been more so like the inconsistency during camp. It feels like he has had a rough go of it. So I think that's more what it is. Another penalty. Roughing the passer, it looks like. Colts are sloppy. Charm City, I would say Carson Wentz at this point. Trade for Flacco. It's not actually going to be Flacco, but there are a lot of other options that maybe you could look at. Like Tyler Huntley's one. Like maybe the Colts move on from Riley, because a lot of some teams just keep 2 quarterbacks. And I know, Paul, we're trying our best out here. All right, we're trying our best. I'm having fun though. I am having fun. And again, as I get things, this is kind of, I tried so hard to get everything ready by the time this started. I just couldn't do it. Sometimes it's like that. So it's unfortunate. Let me do a stock up, stock down for the preseason for the Ravens. Actually, I'll put that tweet out. And I know, yeah, intentional grounding, but Snoop wasn't the answer. I get it. It's hard to find an answer. Who's returning this? Anthony Miller. Nothing doing. Yeah, it is someone who knows the system. You're gonna have to lean on Derrick Henry in your defense anyway if Lamar goes down. Special teams now, I guess, with how good they've been. So, just a matter of finding that right guy. Let's do stock up, stock down from Ravens preseason week 1. I'm gonna say it's a win. I feel like I'm gonna jinx it, and if I do, then I'll take the blame. You can call me out. You can clip this up. Oh, I accidentally put Cooper Rush's stock is up. Let me not do that. Devin Leary down. You know what? I'm gonna say that Rasheen Ali's stock is up. I know he didn't look great in the early portion. I'm gonna say that his stock was up. I'm gonna say his stock was up. And they get a really nice drive, had the kick return. Obviously, the Leonte. I'm gonna get controversial and say TJ Tampa stock was down. That's just me though. Let's see. Daniel Falele stock down. Should I do? No, all right. Here, yeah, we'll do stock up, stock down. Like I'll do all the ups first and then all the downs after that. So let me just do Cooper Rush down. See, this is like a live look of what goes on behind the scenes here. It's riveting, isn't it? It's a riveting stuff. All right, so who else was stock up? Mike Green had a good day. I'm gonna say Peoples did too. Maybe I'm green a little bit for that one, but I'll say Peoples stock up. Yep, I see Ajabo. I'm definitely gonna put him on there. Mike Green gets an up. David Ajabo gets an up. Isaac right here's Devin Leary. Let's see. Oh, Scotty Washington is open. And the ball's batted down. That would have been a completion. Ball was thrown too low. I didn't really see a ton from Trent. Am I wrong? I didn't really see a ton from Trent Simpson and Teddy Buchanan. Like I thought they made a couple plays each, but nothing that like knocked my socks off or anything. Yeah. Thank you. I won't put myself in the tweet, but you know what? We'll all know in spirit that I was an honorary mention on the stock up, stock down. Devin Leary with an option play kicks it out. So, hey, he got leveled. I don't know why the camera went over there, but yeah, Charm City. I didn't watch enough. I was more watching D-line. I didn't watch enough of him to like see him pop or anything. Jalen Davis is a good one. Do I dare put Tyler Loop stock down? Do I dare do it? I'm going to take Peoples off. Do I dare? Devin Leary, the scrambler. Should I put two? Should I put 2 downs for Devin Leary instead of 1? That feels mean. I'm not going to do that. That feels mean. DJ, Tampa. Yeah. I mean, it was only 1 kick for Loop. I mean, like I guess from where he started the day, it's down, but yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of flack from Q for this, but it's true that Yeah, bring Loop out. They're not going to, I don't think. How long is it 65 prime time? Nope, yep, here's Stout. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, he really does not know how to slide, Paulo. Let's see. I'm keeping an eye on the snap here. Nick Moore, show me something. Good snap. Good snap. That's what I'm talking about. So I guess Teddy Buchanan did not look good tonight. I mean, I saw him got washed out on a couple plays. Like, I didn't think he was good. But the consensus is like he was really bad. I didn't think he was really bad. I thought that, he had some good moments and some bad moments. But that's what I'm seeing on social media. I thought he was just like okay, like he had good moments and bad moments. Huh. Okay. Yeah. He had a couple of nice tackles, but I guess it wasn't great. If they lose this game, I'm gonna be mad because I have to change my tweets. Again, we will be live again after the watch along. Once this is done, we'll boot up again in about 15-ish minutes. Lisa Isaac apparently either won or is in the running for player of the game, but we'll boot up after about 15 minutes. We'll do our general takeaway reaction stream. Gonna be really fun. And then after that, we'll get into the squad show. So again, we will on game days, there'll be a consistent stream of Ravens content on this channel from kickoff to about 2 to 3 hours after the game. Like we're gonna have it all. And then of course we'll be back tomorrow morning on Locked On Ravens with the regular show, diving into everything there as well. So yeah, these Isaac was balling out. What was his final stat line? 4 tackles and a sack. Solid. And then look, TJ Tampa's had tackles, but I do want to remind everybody of this. Sometimes tackles are not good for corners because that means the ball is getting completed in their direction a lot. Nice tackle there. Who was that? TJ Tampa. All right. Give me something to end the game with, TJ. Nice play. He's still stocked down, but nice play. Nice play. That's what we're here. You know what? If we weren't live, we wouldn't have been able to react to that play. Good play. May I appreciate this. I do appreciate this. Channel's #1 for Ravens content. Kevin's a guy for Ravens content. Many thumbs up. Looking forward to the year of content coming up. I try, and it's something that I really take a lot of pride in. Like I've never missed an episode doing this show since 2019. Tomorrow will be episode 1,570 consecutively for me. It's something that I work really hard on and try to be really good at. And I'm glad that we've built up such amazing communities everywhere. So I can't do this without the support of everybody in these communities. Whether you watch, listen, support me on social media, regardless of what it is, it does mean the world to me. So I'm excited to give a lot of Ravens content this year. I am hungry, but that's okay. We're gonna we'll get a little snack before we dive into the live reaction post game show. But yeah, it's always fun to dive into all the storylines, the headlines. I've evolved over the years. The show has evolved over the years. That's what we're trying to continue to do, continuing to grow and be a place where we can unite people with Ravens content. So. What's the challenge? I have no idea. Nah, I appreciate this double. I appreciate this. Popping if you watch parties, this is my favorite. And again, it's gonna get better as preseason fourth quarter. You're really scraping for content. Like, all right, this guy, hey, TJ Tampa had a nice tackle. That's the extent, and especially when the quarterbacks are playing like this. So just got to keep grinding. I know that a lot of people also turn off preseason games after the first half. It's not like the regular season where, you're watching for the entire game, but we're watching the entire game here on Locked On Ravens. So. $21.38. Yeah. And I work with Ryan. Okay, so what's the challenge? Oh, that's a fumble. Well, no, he went to the ground with it, so I guess it's just incomplete. That is incomplete. Yeah, it's incomplete. I wish I could hear the game. I need to get those headphones. Who else didn't? I guess Teddy Buchanan didn't play. Teddy Buchanan really getting some flack on social media. I did not expect him to get this much flack. All right, let's see it. Screen pass. Ravens DBs are coming up and making tackles. Ruben Lowry with that one. Really solid piece of tackling over this last drive here with TJ Tampa. And that, see, I can't even, all right, agreed there wasn't clear evidence of a fumble. Gotcha. Thank you, Robert. And yeah, hopefully the Ravens do a little better than the Orioles this season. I have no idea how that was a catch, though. So crazy. Good coverage. Colts are dropping everything. Third and 7. Can the Ravens get a stop? Nice pressure. Oh, interception. Jay Higgins. Let's go. Zach Orr's feeling it. Zach Orr's pumped. This is why we stay on for the whole game. Let's go, Jay Higgins. Nice. And that's look, if you're talking from a scoreboard perspective, that's big. This is a one possession game. It looks like Leonard got hit by his own guy, or no, who was that? Who got pressure on him? CJ Ravenel. Really nice game from CJ Ravenel. Zach Orr is hyped. Awesome. That's awesome. All right, Devin Leary, show us something. Part 25 billion. Oh, D'Ernest Johnson with a nice boost. Nice boost run there for a first down. And look, I'll tell you something else. There are spots for these inside linebackers to make the roster. And Joe, it is 21-16 Ravens. About 6:52 left in the fourth quarter. Ernest Johnson again. Couple yards. And Ernest Johnson again. It feels like I could just play a loop of myself every minute saying Ernest Johnson again. Well, we're going to put Jay Higgins in the stock up category. I think, Jay Higgins has shown it wasn't even just on that interception. He's had a couple of plays on special teams. We'll take Tyler Loop off stock down. We'll throw Teddy Buchanan on there. Yeah, I don't think I even have room to put him on there. Actually, yeah, I don't. I can put. It just feels like the Ravens want to get out. Like it seriously does at this point. Oh, a throw and a flag. What's the penalty situation on the night? Another false start. Ravens have 5 penalties for 33. That should go to 6 now. Colts have 9 for 107. Yeah, kind of a sloppy game throughout here for both sides. For both sides. The Kyle's chatting it up. Come on, Loop. If he misses this one, he's on stock down. Manifesting. Make. Nice. Right down the middle. Right down the middle. Attaboy, Tyler Loop. All the way back. Love it. See? He's got some confidence back. He's got some confidence back. And that's what it has to be, though, right? Like, you take the good with the bad here. Right? He's a rookie. He's learning the ins and outs. He's working on stuff. He's adjusting the NFL game. It truly is. Like, it's not like the bad stuff is, oh, that's all great. Like, no, it's not great he misses kicks, but there is context behind everything, right? Like, Kick return for the Colts. Chandler Martin. These undrafted inside linebackers. Shea Higgins, Chandler Martin, making some names for themselves. You know, can I put these people's on here? Oh, I'm like one character short. You know what? If I say verse the Colts, then I'm not. Look at that. Look at how that works. Yeah, let's go. Loop, there it is. Let's go. Let's go. TJ. All right. That was a completion on TJ Tampa. But I want people to note right here. Tampa tried to punch that ball out. That is exactly what the Ravens are trying to do. That's exactly what the Ravens are trying to do. Force more turnovers. It's kind of like, oh, sorry, plays coming. First down Colts. Still a one possession game. But that's exactly what the Ravens, they want to do. Because every time you punch the ball out, or at least you attempt to, there is a chance that it comes out. You know, so if you're not attempting those plays, there's no chance at all. As long as you're attempting them, you still have an opportunity to do it. So it's fun. First and 10 for the Colts, Riley Leonard. Oh, good play by TJ Tampa. Hey, TJ's recovering well. He's had some bad moments. He's had some good moments. He's had a nice stretch here. Now, it is against the Colts' third stringers. They're all doing the celebration, by the way. The whole team is doing the Jaire Alexander celebration. Blitz up the middle. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit. 28. Oh, he's digging a grave. Whew. That was the bench is pumped for him too. That was he laid the boom there. Yeah, we got these sites saying these comments. We got to ban those. We got to ban those. All right, 3rd and 10. See if they can get some pressure here. Tackle him short. Tackle him short. 4th down. All right, 4th and 4. This is not for the game exactly, but gives the Ravens a great chance to win. Oh, Riley Leonard, he's in trouble. He's in trouble, and he gets the ball out anyway. Ravens are saying it hit the ground. Oh, they're calling it incomplete. They're calling it incomplete. They're saying the ball hit the ground. Yeah, Joe, I know. They keep on coming. They are relentless. All right, the ball hit the ground. That's what they're saying. Let's go. Let's see. Here's a replay. Yeah, you can tell it bounces up into him. You can tell it bounces up into him. It's pretty obvious. Oh, now they're calling it a first down. Is that what's going on here? Oh, okay. It looks like it bounced off his hands. I thought it bounced off the ground. All right. The other angle made it look like it bounced off his hands. The first angle made it look like it bounced off the ground. So it's going to be first down for the Colts. About 2:50 on the clock. They're moving the ball back. Shane Steichen is not happy. I don't know what's going on here. This is preseason. This is peak preseason content. Peak preseason football action. Nice hit. The Ravens are hitting tonight. Man. Oh, Riley steps up in the pocket. Oh, nope, he didn't get the first down. He did the Zay. He did the Zay. He could have gotten the first down, but decided to try to cut outside for more yards and did not get it. It's going to be the 2-minute warning. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. What was the yardage on that loop kick? What do we got here? 52. Love it. So miss from 46, make from 52. Oh, welcome back, Kieran. Yeah, I'm watching on Hulu, so I'm still watching. Joe, we tried that last year. It didn't work. It didn't work. This is preseason too, by the way. We count preseason wins now after everybody made such a fuss about it last time. I don't know about all that. Yeah, and again, by the way, going to be live right after this, doing our instant reaction post-game episode. Going to be a fun time. Be sure you check into that. Give your takeaways. We'll talk a little more about them on that. And then after that, squad show. Sam and Joku, Kadri Ismail, and myself will be diving in to that. So a lot of content, a lot of coverage, a lot of Ravens football. That's, show's name Locked On Ravens. You'd expect that though, right? You'd expect that though. Hopefully we're going to get the background going. I'm excited. I mean, I have a vision for it. Hasn't gone according to plan, but I have a vision for it. So that's going to be fun. Joe, I might make myself some ramen. I might make myself some ramen after this. Maybe that's my quick meal before I pop on the post-game stream. So I'm getting hungry. Preseason football, started to get a little hungry. But again, I think you get a lot of good takeaways. I mean, I think you do. I mean, regardless of if the Ravens win or lose, and nobody plays for ties in preseason, right? If the Colts score a touchdown, they will go for 2. Be shocked if they didn't. But I think you can take away a lot. And some of that is positive and some of that is negative. But I think overall, a very good day. Like the players that you wanted to see stuff out of, you saw stuff out, right? I think we always knew the backup quarterback position was going to be a bit of a rough go. But if that's where your qualms are, if that's where your weakness is, if you're the Ravens as backup quarterback, I think you're fine. I think you're okay. So 3rd and 1 for the Colts. Handoff. Missed tackle on the outside. Going to be a 1st down. Who missed that tackle? I'm also excited for fantasy football. We're doing Locked On Ravens Fantasy Leagues again this year. So if you want to be a part of that, I'll put out that post on social media around the end of August, beginning of September. Should be fun. Oh, Joe, nice. Glad to hear. Yeah, my virtual still, it doesn't look as virtual as I thought it would. I guess it's because I have a white background behind me, but still. Riley Leonard forces it in there against Keon Martin. Short gain. Oh, all right. They did maybe cut away from it. They're showing the Raiders. Oh, blitz. Ball batted at the line. Nice. Those plays are huge. Batting the ball down at the line is huge. Something the Ravens do really well. Now Matabike does it well. Brent Urban does it well. We saw Peebles do it tonight. Was that Chandler Martin who did that? Chandler Martin is balling. Chandler Martin's going on my... I actually don't think I have enough room for him. I don't have enough room for him, but I'll put out a tweet about him. All right, 3rd and 5 for the Colts. Riley Leonard. Incomplete. All right, going to be 4th down for the game here. Well, Colts will have 3 timeouts, so they'll have to stop the Ravens 3 times. But use for turnover on downs. Yeah, great. No, primetime, please. Do not subject us to this. Do I think Lamar and company play any serious in the preseason? I don't. Especially with what happened to Kone. I think they're going to keep everybody on ice. 4th down. Ball batted at the line. The ball was tipped again. Let's go. Was that Jay Higgins? Was that Jay Higgins who tipped it? It was Jay. Oh man. This is what you want to see. This is exactly what you want to see. The Ravens getting their hands on so many batted balls. It's huge. That play would have been in the flat, maybe for a 1st down. It ends the drive, and if the Ravens get a 1st down, it ends the game. Let's see if they can. D'Ernest Johnson picks up a chunk. About 7 yards. Going to be second and 3 here. I love it. All right, Johnson. Ice the game. Nope. Going to be about 3rd and 1. Colts have a shot to get the ball back here if the Ravens don't convert. Oh, and he fights for it. That's going to be a Ravens victory. Let's go. Let's go. They'll just, I guess the Colts called their final timeout, so they can kneel this one out. And that will be that. All right, Ravens get the win, 24-16 over the Colts in week 1 of the preseason. Lots to take away. I think that, you can look at this in a lot of different ways. We'll certainly do that as well over on the post-game show, which will kick off probably in about 15-ish minutes, 20-ish minutes, maybe 10. I'm not sure, depending on how quickly we get everything set up. But, you saw a lot of solid things from a lot of guys. So be sure you stick with me here as we still have a lot of Ravens content to go tonight. Really excited for it. And what's going on here? Why is the Colts, I guess, just called their final timeout. So now the clock is still stopped. I don't know why we're doing this. Really good game from a lot of good players. Really good game from a lot of good players. The guys you wanted to see, right? Keaton Mitchell, Tez Walker. Well, Tez had a catch out of bounds. I guess it didn't count. So it was Keaton Mitchell, Leonte Wester, Mike Green, Lisa Isaac, David Ajabo. Like, those are the guys you wanted to see. Oh, okay. Now there was time put on the clock, and now it's rolling again. So they only have to knee it one more time, and then that will be that. That will be that. So the Ravens will get this done. Solid game. Good win. And appreciate everybody for tuning in with me here on the first watch along. Again, it was really fun. Gonna have the background going hopefully by the time the season starts, but it was fun to interact with everyone live in the chat. We still have live shows coming, so don't you worry about all that. But just be able to do this for the first time, get my feet under me here, and man, looking forward to doing this a lot more this season. So I'm gonna go get the post-game stream ready. I'm going to go figure it out, and we'll be back here in about 15 or 20 minutes or so, diving into more Ravens content. So again, hit the like and subscribe button in video form here. This is a video form exclusive. We can't, I'm not going to put out a 3-hour stream in audio form. So hit the like and subscribe button. Be sure to tell a friend and tell a family member that you can get a Ravens watch along here on Locked On Ravens. And I'll see you right back here really soon on Locked On Ravens.